The government reportedly ready to sue a dozen big banks over mortgage securities. So here's our question. Why would these banks lend more now when they're being sued for potentially unknown damages? Are we creating unintended consequences for the mortgage and housing markets? Bring in Alex Chargen. He's CEO of the Distressed Property Institute, and our own Diana Olick. I tweeted it out, Alex, and I just thought, and I'm not defending the banks. The banks have done a lot of bad things. The mortgage market, they package up all these crap mortgages. I get it. But we're talking about lack of lending, right? And now you've got potential damage. Is this just, I mean, is this dumb?
Well, you know, the FHFA is acting in its role as conservator for both Fannie and Freddie, so they probably have to do this. However, you're absolutely right. There will be unintended consequences. We have banks who already are having challenges financially. There's issues within the lending world, and now these major lawsuits, which we should have seen coming. You know, these were predicted because of the UBS lawsuits. They will have an effect on lending nationwide.
Yeah, Diana, what are you hearing? I mean, listen, I know you talk to people every day that say, I can't get a mortgage or I got turned down for a mortgage. You know, who knows? But it looks like this could constrict mortgage markets even more. I mean, how tough is it going to get out there, do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we talk all the time about these historic low interest rates, around 4.2% on a 30-year fix. The problem is nobody is using that rate because nobody can get that rate. They don't have the kind of credit quality, the kind of credit standards that are needed right now to get that percentage. And so you're not seeing a lot of refis, and you're not seeing at all any purchase applications, which is what we really need in the housing market right now. And it's ironic because this is coming just the week before President Obama is expected to put some kind of housing fix in his big jobs recovery speech next week, and the thought was that there was going to be some kind of new refinance plan through Fannie and Freddie, which would of course require some cooperation from the big banks who happen to service a lot of those Fannie and Freddie loans. So it's ironic that you have kind of one arm of the government saying we need more help in the housing, and then you have a regulator, you know, the FHFA, which, as we said, does have to protect Fannie and Freddie's interests, though, acting in this manner, which is going to constrict lending.
Yeah, so what's the answer then? Again, this show's about solutions, Alex. Nobody's saying the banks have a lot of blame in a lot of places, but we're in a very critical point for the economy. What should be done?
You know, at the end of the day, we have a financial process that is working its way through here, and we are working through inventory that is challenged. You know, the story that you just had on earlier, where residential REITs are actually doing well, some of the values and the investments in residential real estate right now are phenomenal. If we can fund investors, we can fund those who are capable of buying houses, we allow the economic consequences of what's going on to work their way through, we will get to the end of this. However, when we continuously have stops and starts, and then we keep changing what the economic plan is from the government, tax incentives, now we're suing banks, we're going to cause further constriction. There is going to be further challenges. Really, let's let this process work its way through.
And so bottom line, Diana, more likely than not, this will probably further constrict lending and mortgages.
Absolutely. It's not going to help anything. And what we need right now is help in the housing market. We need to open up lending, not constrict it more.
Yeah, well said. Diana Olick, Alex Chargen, thank you both very much.